Came all out here for nothing, huh? You ducking it, huh? Lupe, you done ducked it, huh? Yeah, you done ducked it. Yeah, y'all done ducked it. Stay quiet.
We're just over a month away from May 2nd, the biggest fight night of 2025, and the tension is still rising. Bill Haney took more shots at Ryan Garcia just hours ago when the two came face-to-face. Given their heated history, it was no surprise that words were exchanged. During the confrontation, Bill made it clear that Jose Ramirez was never the original plan. The real plan was a rematch with Ryan. But according to Bill, Ryan is the one who made it all fall apart. Let's get you caught up.
Do you think Ryan Garcia's punishment fit the crime? Do you think 1 year was good enough? Are you at peace with that now?
That's not for me to determine right now. You know, my main focus is Jose Ramirez, and then lining it back up with Ryan Garcia. You know, whatever his punishment.
According to Bill Haney, if he and Devin had their way, Ryan Garcia would be stepping back into the ring with Devin this May, not in October. But Bill claims Garcia deliberately chose Raleigh, an opponent he sees as an easy fight, just to avoid the rematch. He insists that everyone should be asking the real question. Why is Haney fighting Ramirez instead of Ryan?
I heard what he said. He off the couch with it. Ryan Garcia, you're blowing your opportunity. You only have 6 hours left. You said you was working. We are too. Let's see how bad you want it.
To Bill Haney, Ryan Garcia was supposed to step back into the ring for an immediate rematch as soon as his suspension was lifted. But instead, Ryan chose to play the game differently. Speaking to Boxing Scene, Bill didn't hold back his frustration. "This is all BS," he said. "Everybody knows everyone wants to see the fight right now." Bill made it clear that they only took the fight with Jose Ramirez to get Team Garcia to finally sign a deal for the rematch in October. He's now doubling down, claiming that Ryan's team is stalling, delaying negotiations, making excuses, and doing everything they can to avoid what should have been an immediate rematch.
To death, you know what I mean? And I said, listen, this is on the zone, and this is an 18 and over fight right here. You know, kids shouldn't watch this unless they're with their parents and they're explained to it responsibly and appropriately. Other than that, you're looking at a match and you're looking at a man that's being sent in to kill another man. That's what Devin Haney is being sent in to do to Ryan Garcia.
Team Garcia claimed fans didn't want to see the fight, even when it was clear the demand was there. Bill Haney wasn't buying it. "So I had to tie this up. It was never about a lawsuit. It was about the justice of bringing the fans a fair fight," he said. While that argument made sense to the Haneys, it didn't resonate with everyone, especially not Ryan Garcia. But rather than running it back immediately, Garcia chose to fight Rolando "Raleigh" Romero, a fighter coming off a brutal knockout loss. It's not hard to see what's happening. Garcia knows the rematch is risky. His first win over Haney was thrown out due to a failed test, and without the extra edge, there's no guarantee he can do it again. That's why some pros are siding with Devin.
Rematches, you find everything you did wrong, you know it instantly after the fight's over. You come back and you right those wrongs. I do believe that it's a rematch that he will win. I think we talked about this time and time again. I think it's a rematch that both guys really need to have.
So instead of facing Haney, Garcia is taking what many see as an easier fight, keeping his name hot while avoiding real danger. And his reasoning? He believes a fight against Romero is the bigger business move right now. Garcia stated that facing Romero first could make a future bout with Haney even more significant. After what happens to Raleigh, the Dev fight will be there, and even bigger, he said.
All that extra weight, overweight, so, I mean, that makes a big difference. You know, there's still a lot of controversy going on with that fight. Aside from that, Devin was winning damn near every round that he didn't get dropped. Even the rounds he got dropped, he was winning the rounds he just got dropped.
Bill Haney didn't hold back when addressing why Garcia isn't rushing into the rematch. "We're not scared of him. He was scared last time," Bill said. "That's why he did it. He was scared to lose." The first fight between Garcia and Haney was already controversial. Garcia shocked the world by knocking Haney down 3 times, only for everything to unravel when he tested positive for Ostarine. You know the rest. But instead of staying active during Garcia's suspension, Haney also took a break, spending time with his family and welcoming a child. Now, though, he's locked in, focused, and determined to prove he's the better fighter. "I made a lot of mistakes in that first fight," Haney admitted. "I got away from it, had a baby, spent time with my family, and enjoyed my vacation. I feel great." Bill Haney is confident that Devin will show a new version of himself, one that Garcia won't be able to handle.
Has Devin's number. He doesn't. That was one fight, one time, big moment. We know what was involved, but I truly believe that Devin Haney beats Ryan Garcia in the rematch. I truly think that Devin is the better boxer. I think that Devin, when focused, firing on all cylinders, is just a better boxer than...
"You don't become the youngest undisputed champion without being focused," Bill Haney said. According to him, moving up to 140 was just a pit stop. At 147, fans will see a stronger, faster, and more determined Devin Haney. And with revenge as his driving force, many believe Garcia is in for a completely different fight this time around.
Ryan is a hell of a fighter. He's a good fighter, but if you embarrass me like that, my pride is going to kick in like as a fighter. Like I'm going to want to, we're going to have to line it up again. Yeah. And that's how I feel like with that situation. I feel like, yeah, what will waiting 4 years do for me? Like, it's going to look like, okay, I waited it out and you're not the same fighter no more. But I want to beat you while you feeling good and you just did that. Okay, I'm going to beat you.
Meanwhile, Garcia has been acting unpredictably. One moment, he's hyping up the rematch, confidently claiming he'll win even faster this time.
So when you see that, you know, there's a pattern, and when you start seeing a pattern, that's when you know something's up.
Harry, how do you see this fight playing out? Do you think it goes a distance, Rolly and your son?
I don't see it right now because the way Ryan is, when he's focused, look what happens to his opponent. You know, I mean, he does drop him. He does drop him. So when he's focused like this, he's very dangerous.
Next, he's posting cryptic messages about retiring or fighting someone else. And now, he's chosen Raleigh, a decision that has raised eyebrows across the sport. Even Garcia's training has sparked concerns. Sources inside his camp say he doesn't look as sharp as before. His power seems questionable, his stamina lacking, his movement slower. To add to the uncertainty, he's now training under his own father. And while no one knows exactly how that will play out in the ring, his dad seems to have an idea.
I'm not taking him lightly or anything like that. You know, I'm still going to train my best. But, you know, everybody really wants to see the rematch, and that's where my heart's at. I just got to, you know, prepare well, and I know I'm the better fighter. I'm going to knock him out.
On the other hand, Haney isn't taking any shortcuts. His fight against Jose Ramirez isn't some easy warm-up. Ramirez is a former unified champion known for giving tough fights. Devin is taking on a real challenge, while Garcia's fight seems more like damage control. Bill Haney didn't hesitate to point out the difference. Devin is fighting a real guy. Ryan is fighting a name, not a challenge, he said. But the biggest concern isn't just Garcia's opponent, it's his entire mindset.
Bill, incredible scenes here at the Ring Awards. Everyone's here. Devin's here. How's your night going?
It's going amazing. Shout out to Turkey Al-Sheikh and everything that he's done with this Ring magazine. And, I mean, you know, everything that he's doing in boxing is truly amazing tonight.
His erratic behavior, tendency to back out of fights, and refusal to commit to real competition have fans questioning whether he'll ever actually fight Haney again. Not long ago, Ryan was hyping up a fight in Japan, only for it to go silent. The next thing we heard, he couldn't wait to fight Raleigh. But can we really blame him? The biggest money in boxing right now is coming from Saudi Arabia, and that might be the real reason Ryan was pulled into this deal. Even Bill Haney admitted it.
And the A-side fighters on one side and the B-side fighters on another. You can't do that.
You can't do it. They'll all be next to each other.
They'll all be next to each other, so that can't happen.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
Tia and Devin are the pure boxers, so they'll want to settle it in the ring.
Yeah,
that's the least likely to kick off at a press conference.
That's the least likely to kick off.
even the fact that Devin is not the main event on an undercard to Ryan is going to be painful. He's never won a world title. You're on my undercard. You're on my undercard. That's crazy. You never won a world title. Yeah. This is crazy.
If the rematch happens in October, the real question will be, which Ryan Garcia shows up? The one who shocked Haney, or the one struggling without any extra help? Either way, Team Haney isn't waiting around. They're taking real fights, proving themselves and preparing for a future at 147. Meanwhile, Garcia's credibility is hanging by a thread. He can fight Raleigh, talk all he wants, and try to distract the fans, but eventually he'll have to answer for his actions. And when that time comes, Devin Haney will be waiting,